And let's try and catch up to live time as quick as we can. Losers round 1 between Austria and UK. Loser is going to be going out. They are going to be going out, guys. We'll try and get caught up as quick as we can. There's Team Islands. We're probably not going to miss too much, but Andy is going to be in flank. His brother Chris is going to be pocket. Tanks is also going to be pocket as Kimar. And then LB10 also on the left-hand side. We're going to have Nick on the other side for UK on flank. Could have Boo as Koreans, and we do. Fangita also in the pocket as Sicilians. And then we're going to have Hallis and Matil as Italians. So pretty standard picks for most of the boys. You can see V-Dock opening on each side. It should be on the side, and it is. It looks like Fanji is also going for the landing on the other side. Sicilian's pretty difficult to deal with. Goes for the barracks and for the range. Taking the less bonus damage. Can be pretty frustrating to deal with. It's actually double range now. I actually just noticed Chris is Goffs, and Goffs on Team Islands is a bit of a crazy pick, but here we are. Everyone else on the way up to the castle. Numbers are looking pretty even. LB10 is taking some damage in the meantime, and he adds 1 TC on the flank, so obviously takes away from your production. And Boo does have 23 versus 18, so maybe Boo is going to try and jump in that now. But Alice is up to Imp already. Minute 23, goes for the fast Imp, goes for fast fire, which will clear just about anything. He also has the dogs out on front. That is going to be absolutely sick. And Italians will look to dominate here. And they are behind in economy. They are behind in economy. They do have Portuguese on this side, but after Alice gets the fast fire, they do think about adding some equal themselves. TC's coming down from pretty much all of the players, but fast fire can absolutely dominate now, and certainly are. Even Boo trying to get a good engagement, decides to pull back, not too sure why. Thinking about a castle on the edge here, looking good. Fanji has run out of steam by the looks of it in the middle. Still some more fires now going to the right hand side. And fast fires now come around to the backside as well, and Nick is starting to pressure the land. Let's see if we're getting closer to live time. 30 minutes in, Chris is trying to run away with some fish. We also have these weird walls coming up from tanks again. We've seen this the last time. Obviously thinking about the landing, see Hallis on 4 TCs, 3 TCs from Frangie, 3 TCs from Boo, 3 TCs from Nick. We do have trade coming up already. And everyone from Austria is on the way up to Imp. No, we're just got LB10 just a little bit further behind. Tank said F you. What was that about? Okay, Boo gets him down. Straight onto Galleon, straight onto Shipwright. Castle is coming up on the edge from House. That's a beautiful castle. Obviously going to cover the trade. It's going to cover a lot. Dravidian docks coming out at the front now. Do we go on to fast fire? Yes, we do. More castles coming all over the place from Austria. Thinking about the long game here for sure. With the landings. Tanks trying to defend. Gets a castle out on the front. More dogs trying to come up from Hallis. No sign of cannon galleons just quite yet. Don't know if they got Silk Road. Would like to see that for the trade, of course. Make some half price, if I remember right. And there's seriously was thinking about it. Who's always stream sniping. The great galleon mass on the right hand side from Boo. Andy only has 5. He's trying to get onto Caravel, so I think probably not the best. It's got a Victoria in the back here. Don't like the position of the Victoria. This one in the middle, a bit safer. Castle out in front from Nick as well. Castle out in front from Fangita. Big fire ship engagements at the front. And they are Bengali fires, so a big tech tree there. Ship right on its way. 2-man saw as well. Here come the galleons from Nick, and Inca's not got a bad tech tree by any means. Let's see if we see a cameo landing. I don't know if we're getting closer to live time. We're still not completely caught up. The speedcast is still having to go. We're 40 minutes into the game. Boo is starting to make some progress now. Sling is on his way. Elite Caravel also on the way. Any sign of some landings anywhere? Looks like some Cavalier did try and sneak across and have succeeded. They're kind of all over the place at the moment, actually. Getting some damage where they can. Military difference looking great for UK. Galleons pushed in the back. Cannon galleons still not on the way. We see one out from boot. More caravels looking to get added at the front as well. We'd love to see some elite cannon galleons this side. The VC on the way. So it looks like... Are we prepping condos? Where are the condos? Give me the barracks. Give me the barracks. Barracks can come this side. What about just going down? Eco difference, still looking very similar for both teams. A lot of, boy, there's a lot of fast fires in the back from Fleet and Chris. Could get a nice round. Could kill a lot of these here. And more fast fires coming down from LB10. More marches coming up. And in this side. Military difference is starting to go down. Still got really good control out in the front. No sign of cannon galleons though from Alice. You're not going to get them from Ankus, of course. Let's get some barracks out on front, but barracks are going down. Really shows the strength in APC. Yes, it does. Still going up. 3 Trebs that get landed. Kamix here. More coming. Kamix were so strong in the matchup last week. Caravels starting to make some work on the galleon mass of Boo. Does have keeps coming up now. Does have Yip Song as well. Bid price is getting sold. Fast fire trying to come over. Cannon galleon from Andy will be doing pretty good work here. Keeps out in front. Castle's out in front. Boo's just trying to get keeps everywhere. Great army here from Nick and Talis on water though, but look at this. Khmer keeps out in front as well. Jesus Christ. And everyone's going to be congregating in the middle here. Ooh, Maya Hana coming in. That's nice for Bengalis. Gonna give you some more pop space. No, we're just gonna go down. Game's starting to get a little bit crazy. Chris is going for help. Does he have a landing prep, something like that? Cannon galleons in behind. Might have missed some heated shots. Even Treadmill Crane. Army numbers starting to look good for Austria. Army numbers really starting to look good for Austria. Heavy demo on the way. Elite cannon galleon from LP10. I think pound for pound I probably prefer Portuguese Bengalis. Trade numbers looking good. Andy a little bit later. I guess he's got Pretorias, which does try and mitigate that. Looks like Fangita did get a landing, but Platonic Tanks is clearing it up. Trade numbers are just super good. Super good for UK at the moment. Andy quite far behind in that, but in regards he is making Pretorias. Military count does also go up once again for the UK. They also have the castles in the better positions. Have the castles in much better positions. We're still going on the speed up. We're still trying to catch up to live time. Don't know if this game is still going. It could be. Who knows? Still trying to get there. Andy, Chris, trying to push back on the right hand side. Hal is still on the left. Doesn't have any sign of cannon galleons just quite yet. Banji does land. Does he have Hallberg on the cab? Yes, he does. Could be pretty annoying. And looking to try and get in the trade. Can we get builders across? Can we get sergeants across? Can we make dungeons in the trade? Just focusing on the Cavalier in the meantime. I'd love to see some sergeants come across. Really would love to see some sergeants come across. We're just working away on a production at the moment. Victoria going down. Looks like maybe 1 or 2 did go. More markets, more docks in the back. We're still going. We're still going. We're Fire's coming over. Economy difference is starting to go up now. Cavalier in the back from Fanji doing so much work. Let's look at the kills on these bad boys. 57! 59! They've killed so many units. Wood counts so are still looking strong. Still looking strong for Team Austria. Still no reaction. Halb's coming over, not the most mobile unit, not fantastic there. LB10 does have a good mass in the back. Trade is rolling big time for Team UK. Trade is going for Austria, but not as much. Villagers getting deleted by Andy, likely going to add more Pretorias. If he can. Chris. Onto Galleon. Galleon does have Bracer. Still going. 1 hour into it. Palace just has his fast fires just patrolling at the moment. Standing guard. More Cavalier coming over from Fangita. Villagers are here. Donjons coming up. Needs to bring the Cavalier over. Good to have the water military supporting a little bit. Canny Galleons working away on the castle. They're getting pushed back. Caravel and Galleon from Chris and Andy. More Pretorius coming in. And the landing. Oh, he needs more wood. Needs more wood. More stone. What we're talking about wood. Banquet size, no. He needs to get these villagers off. Make a castle. Make a castle. Make a castle. Why not make a castle? Boo still holding kind of in the right hand side. More reinforcements going over. Fast fires also coming from Hallis. There's a load just sitting here in the middle at the moment. Trade numbers are just so good for UK. 585 to 394. Although Austria are ahead on military. But we do have dungeons. Banji, I'd love to see him start buying some stone with the trade numbers he does have. Does he have upgrades on these? He does. Being pushed back in the left hand side now. Anarchy, Elite Huskarl. Do we have a landing? I don't think we do. Elite Huskarl landing would be interesting. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Galleons and Caravel trying to push on the right hand side. Push on the left. Trade is starting to go down. Markers get deleted. I think you need a castle, honestly, to cement the position, but not going to happen. Andy really struggling for wood now. Really struggling. He does have Pretorius, so having to make more. Alice comes over. Andy backs off. I think we might be catching up to lifetime. Maybe not. Bomber tower's coming up on land. Eco difference is just huge. LB10's got 79 galleons out on the field. More Cavalier. Land. The Mer Cavalier are there. They're just too much. Defenders advance of course, but more numbers there from Fangita. Boo starting to buy wood. Up to 298 gold. Hallis sending stone to Boo. He's just absolutely hammering, keeps out on the front. Can he land perhaps? If he can land here would be fantastic. No landing in the back yet either. Treb's even coming over from Nick. That's pretty insane. So many galleons on the left hand side. We're still going to try and get there, guys. An hour and 10 minutes into the game, we're still not going up to lifetime. We're getting there very slowly. Very, very slowly we're getting there. This is like double speed. Banji on 101 trade. The UK team are all pretty much pop capped. So they're very, very close to it. Austria a little bit further behind. Trying to catch up as best as they can. Some Cavalier did make their way across. Look at this. I know we're like double time. What is the wood price? 342 gold per 100 wood. You start banking it. You start banking it. The wood for Austria is in shambles. It is in shambles. And the wood, look at the stockpiles. They're just tanking they're just tanking the price. They're just tanking the price at this point. They don't even need it. I mean, they do, but you know what I mean. Wood price going ham. Wood price going absolutely ham. More Cavalier, trying to get across. More Praetorians coming up. Wood is looking rather problematic for the Austrians, guys. Rather problematic. We're still not up to lifetime. Wood price up to 480 gold. Whoever's got the most gold, just tank it. Keep tanking that price. LB10's buying wood now. You buys 100 wood, 200 wood, so you can make 2 more galleons. Pog. That's really pog. Elite cannon galleons can keep on working away on the castles. There's a lot of stone price isn't bad at all though. Nick's just working away on the galleons. Wood for Boo and Palace, both looking like a shambles. Honestly. But the economy difference is just huge. Someone land. Come on. Someone has got to land. Castle going down. Nice one, will go down as well. Still up to lifetime. Landon does come in from Tangi. He's got 1 castle here. It's not going to be enough. There's so many Cavalier. 80 Cavalier from tanks. 80. 80 guys. Mass assault from the water. Stone being bought by LB10. I mean, they have trade. Jan. This is the thing. So, actually, Austria need to get across and kill the trade. If they can somehow kill the trade, yes, they have a chance. But they need to get across and kill the trade. Banshee does have a decent army here now. Don't make some trebs, bub. Make some fucking make some dungeons. More Cavalier. Actually, if you can chip away in the Cavalier from this side, would be amazing. Also, more castles going down. Trade is just insane from UK. Wood being sent from Andy. Wood being bought from Andy. Sending the resources. The highest wood price I've seen so far is 1300. And that was in a qualifier game. That was a 2-hour game. Huskarl trying to defend. 92 Huskarls on this island. The wood is gone. I mean, there's a little bit of wood here, in fairness. The wood's definitely gone from the UK island. Chris has 2 villagers. Tanks has 3 villagers. Andy has 5 villagers. Boo has no villagers. Palace has no villagers. Nick has 12 villagers. Banji has 29 villagers because he's trying to make some Cavalier. If you ever wonder what late game Team Islands look like, this is what late game Team Islands looks like. An hour 27 minutes into the game now. Buy some stone, Banji. Well, he is. Man, he just nuked to market. Look how much wood he just bought. That's thousands upon thousands. Elite Ellie Archer from LB10. What? He actually has res for it. Okay, dungeons coming in now as well. This is what we need for sure. Do you need? Where's your army, Banji? You're just throwing fucking sergeants every time. Have your army here. Not getting any Cavalier now. Oh my god, this game. Yep, Hallis on 14k gold. He could just keep buying more wood if he wanted. Still just making progress from the water. Like, UK just need to, like, land. have a successful landing. He's making condos, guys. Where are they all coming from? They're all being made on the island, okay. We're nearly getting there. Theocracy even being added. There's quadruple monastery on homeland. And the food income, yeah, it's true. Okay, castle coming in now. We can also use the dungeons to produce sergeants. They are coming. Sicilian castle should go up pretty quick. I think Banji just needs to spam them out here now. Can we get that castle up? Oh, doubt castle. Doubt slag, 94%. Now we got... Where are the condos? We gotta get the condos across. Come on, Pogo. Well, we have distraction here. Well, we got a distraction. We need a distraction. We got a distraction. The diversion is happening. We have a diversion. We have a diversion. Here comes the condos. Getting wiped up by the Cavalier. Army numbers still good. Tanks asking for food. And he sends them. Yeah, Austria have got monks. Austria do have monks. And they can start chipping away on the the navy, of course. We're still not up to lifetime. We're still not up to lifetime. More dungeons coming in now. 40 sergeants. Just keep making more. Give us more. Banji needs food. Someone send them food. Hallis, send them food. Oh my god. Banji buying fucking food. And Hallis has got 10k stockpiled. Game's still going. Trade line, not looking good. Elite LARs are dependent at the moment.
Know your place, worm.
Shinshi Max, thank you. The push is starting to make some progress. Elite Sergeant is in. All the upgrades are in. Dungeons absolutely slap at this point. First Crusade as well. So we're gonna get for pop capped. Come on, you gotta do it when we're pop capped. But we're gonna transport them across. More condos, trying to get across from Hallis. Oh my god, that's 64 condos. Straight into the trade. Straight into the trade. Trade numbers going down. 350 military versus 116 now. Feels like it's enough. And we have caught up to lifetime, guys. We have caught up to lifetime. The wood price is unbelievable. I think Andy just needs to go full swing, which I think he is doing. Like, this feels really slow now, but this is actually game speed 1.7. Admin when? The game's not over, bruv. Why do you think they're still in this game? If they can stop the landings in full swing now. The question is Fanji being able to do the business. And where's Hallis with his condos? Make some barracks over this side, bruv. I'm enjoying this. This is a good game. This is a really good game. The LA Archer's coming over. More sergeants made to the over from Fanji. Needs to get more stone if he can. Like, we can't just have Fanji pushing at the same time. Like, Vittoria is a win condition, for sure. Can we chip away on that castle? Not quite. Like, Hallis, go, go, go. Like, this is the diversion. This is the diversion. What's the win condition for Austria? They have Vittoria. That's all they need. If you have Vittoria in trade, you can still do it. Technically. But they are losing ground, for sure. Even more so. Like, they're 200 pop behind. I don't know if Vittoria's counted in that. The Hallis needs to come. Needs to come hard in her face. Just send the boys. Because now, like, Banji is getting pushed back a little bit. Send the boys. But this is the thing. Just so much military. I guess tanks is... Oh man, tanks eco is shit now. And it'll leave you play. Take a shot. Andy's 9 pop. Andy has 10 Vittorias. Andy's full sling. Andy is full sling. Get rid of the Vittorias. That's generally a win condition. Like, you can range that one from water. 100%. Maybe not. He's done the math. Man, condos just go down so damn fast. Can we land from this side as well? Like, what are we doing? This is painful, guys. This is very, very painful. Andy adding those to build more Pretoria. Pog. More condos being added from Hallis. Another raid come. Just please come and make some barracks. I guess he doesn't have any vills, and he's actually having to make more vills. And he's oh my god, he's got 18k gold. Just buy a wad of stone, send it to Fanji, and he can make castles. He's actually struggling for food now as well, actually. Convert the Pretoria. Have to be Incas or Italians, right? There's an option. The trading cards count for the cost of spies. I don't know what spies gets you here. But maybe Hallis might be banking for it. Is it 30k in a team game as well? Is it also 30k in a team game? Food price is disgusting. And Nick's buying food so he can send it to Banji. He's trying to like make some progress here, but it's not happening. I'd love to see something on the left hand side. I feel like we're just trying to brutalize away. Just curious, so am I. So am I. Okay, bomber tower's coming in. Andy is actually reinforcing here. Banji buying more food. Alice, gold count does go down. He does have wood control here. And more condos gonna be getting delivered to their death. I wouldn't say don't feel like it's BF. But like, UK need to make something happen here, this is the thing. I don't think like just sending condos all the time into their death, it certainly isn't working. Treadmill crane's coming in. I'd like to just have something in the left hand side as well. Imagine Nick had like 30 cameos in here. Like, Pretoria is a win condition, guys. That is 100% a win condition. I don't think it's added to the total pop here. If someone can do the quick maths. Like, we're just throwing condo after condo with this, and it's just not working. It's not working. Hallie fucking Yuya. Got a castle left hand side. Oh. Okay, we're moving. Hallis also did get treadmill crane. He's adding stables. Like, we're gonna try and go Hussar? Why not just go condos? You want to be fighting in multiple fronts at this point. If you have more condos out on the field, yep, keep transporting them. Keep moving on this side. Distract this one. Can you make Genbo? Nice quick walls from Hallis. Really nice quick walls from Hallis. We're live? Yeah, we've been live for a few minutes. So now we've got the army having to move in multiple areas, right? So we're splitting down the numbers. And we triple cancelled this side from Hallis. Still get 10k gold in the bank. Obviously a lot of trade. I'm like, Boo should be full slinging as well. He should be buying res and sending it. And that's what Nick's doing as well, man. Nick is just buying a res and sending it, or should be. The Cavalier on the way from Hallis. Horton's on the way as well. More stables coming up. Finally. Making inroads now. Look at the difference in military count. Is this the right call? I love that the castles and the buildings are going to get surrounded by the navy. The trade number's still 64, 50, 36. Banji doesn't have a whole lot of stone, but keep making dungeons, bruv. Keep making dungeons. Up this way, other way. Bring some traps, work away in the bomber towers. Cavalier trying to get pushed up by Hallis. Also has a lot of condos, guys. Needs to get these over. Get them into the trade line. This map is nonsense now? No, this is peak Age of Empires. What are you talking about? You don't need that negativity. This is what peak Age of Empires looks like. Okay, Banshee buying stone. Good, good, good. Honestly, do we make a castle so you have more traps? No, we're not just coming over. Like, the score is only 5k difference, in fairness. It's not, like, horrendous, guys. Okay, Bombard. Cannon Galleon's coming over, take care of one of the traps, nice job. Castle does have 7,000 HP, taking some time to go down. These galleons really can't do too much. Nick somehow had stone gaze out the bag here. And more traps coming out. Working away in the bomber towers. Too many stupid games like this. This isn't a stupid game. This isn't a stupid game, come on. This is peak. This is peak Age of Empires. How dare thee? How dare thee? 2 bomber cannons. Part 1 on the way. Why not dwindle down the fleet? Honestly, I think it's a valid point. Like, the army's, like, this is doing nothing. It's literally doing nothing at this point. No weary? Yeah, take a shot. Castle being reinforced, there is more there. Cavalier looking to try and do some counter damage. There's still... Man, there's a lot of Cavalier in the queue. The Hallis is pop cap, this is the thing. Banji being very slowly pushed back. This is literal free-for-all stuff at the moment. Oh, Nick, you need to get the traps back in. Get back in. Get back in. Bring the trebs this side. Why are we trying to, like, sneak? Dude. Why are we trying to sneak trebs here? With no military to support?
Food, please.
Have the trebs this side. That's just silly. That's just so silly. Like 1,000 wood down the drain. Imagine we had 5 trebs here. Austria resources look at the limit. Austria are fine. Nick, man, what are you doing? Okay, more dungeons coming in from Fanji. Bomber towers, super difficult to push though. It's a meat grind on the left-hand side. There is a lot of Cavalier in the field now. And Tally Cavalier is fine. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Pogo. That's super frustrating. So does anyone know about the pop cat or the pop cow? Does it count Vittoria? Does anyone know the answer to that? '62 Cavalier. I like that Palace is just it counts an overall pop. Okay, okay. Thank you, AR. It's also counted in the workers. Alright. Nice. Can't be in the workers. Can't be in the economy units. Because that counts trade cards. And there's like 10 of them. And that's like all of that. Banji right hand side. Just no siege pushing with him. No siege being pushed with him at all. What is Nick preparing? Is Nick preparing anything else? Nope. They're preparing anything else? Nope. But not in the worker. So total pop shows, but not in the worker number. That makes sense. Yep. So many monks here from LB10. This is a beautiful game. Beautiful game. Like I feel like we just need one of the water players to delete some army and somehow make something else. And he's playing chess in parallel. Yeah. You can't really blame Austria for cheesing Pretoria. Like, you can't. All Andy's doing is slinging. That's all he has to do. Literally all he has to do. Bomber cannon. He does have 4 bomber cannons. That is a lie. That is a lie. It's a lot of monks. And the LB10's gaining some. Boring but legit strat. It is a legit strat for sure. And it feels like they're pushing back the right hand side. And Hallis just isn't making any inroads. It's not making the right units. What's the problem with Genbo? Like, Cavalier, Elite Ellie Archer, what's the problem with Genbo, guys? When you have 3 castles. I know you don't, I guess you've got no wood at all. That's just gonna take too much. The Huskarls aren't this side though, this is the thing. Even the Huskar numbers are going down. I guess it's just the lack of wood. Score is getting closer, it is. And like, Hallis is just trying to like sneak in here. Like, honestly, Nick throwing those 5 trips was huge. Okay, Fanji's trying to come from a different angle. You need dungeons to support it. I'm so happy they're trying something else. At least trying from a different angle now. The throw from Nick for the 5 krebs was just so unnecessary. Fish would be worth it? No, you have to make fish and chips. Crop rotation farms are far better. Need more people attacking in the land? Arguably, yes. Alice is just gonna keep rolling Cavalier. This Paul does not get the bank of food he once had. Just slowly disappearing. Elephant Archer's done the job on the right hand side. This little push also gets cleared. Score is starting to get closer. Is there any trees in the map left? There's some here. There's like 4 more somewhere else. There's actually 2,700 wood. Honestly, a bit of a throw that villagers weren't here chopping that. It's actually a decent amount of wood. Decent amount. And he had, like, Vanji had bells. Vanji actually had bells. Look at the wood. Look at the wood. Andy's gonna be able to start sending wood. Then they'll get back on water. The trade's working. It's 20k gold of wood. Yeah, you're right. Like, these are just getting healed up now. Full HP. Nearly full HP. Can Andy swing a couple bomber cannons this side? Let's find out. This is why Team Island should be standard victory. Nah. I don't think so. It may be interesting. But I don't think so. Should Talus have went monks? Should Talus have went like 100 monks? What should have been different here? Any ideas? Boo does a 3,000 wood. I'm not sure what the price is now. And they're still sending Chris. What's game even getting built here? Okay, more houses in the back. Still Cavalier out from tanks. Okay, Nick is adding infantry armor. What is he gonna make here? Barracks? I guess you could get away with making eagles. Like, you just need pop. He's not deleted anything yet, though. He's still got 13 fishing ships out on the field. So he is taking the fish. The Cavalier also being nuked into the galleon numbers. Where did that transport go? I guess we're going to try and get eagles right in the back here. Just kill them, man. It's easy. One of them should make 100 monks. Feels like 100 monks would do it. Just have to be patient. We wasted all the gold in Cavalier. And throwing Cavalier at them. Okay, we can actually see everything on the shoreline, apart from here. Like, they literally see everything. Okay, Elite Eagle coming in. Another castle coming in from Hallis. Look how much he just paid for it. Heavy price. It's got treadmill crane. I think it goes up. I think Nick needs to be landing at this moment. And the castle, I think, does go up. Cavalier trying to get in. No, I think we pull back now for one Cavalier. We gotta pull back. Gotta pull back. Gotta pull back. Gotta pull back. Can't lose the trips. Can't lose the trips. More Cavalier coming out though. Only 3 more in the queue. Oscar's there. Where's Nick? Nick. Where is Nick? Let's get his transport in there. Very sneaky. Still sergeants on the other side. 2 hours and 20 minutes. World War 1 simulator. I know, right? There's 3 traps. Working away. Soul 2, thank you for the prime. I definitely deserve it. I definitely deserve it. There's bomber cannons from Andy as well, though. Sergeant's getting just nuked in.
Know your place, worm.
It must feel horrible for your team to lose. How do you think it feels to cast it? Forget about the players. What about the viewers, man? What about the viewers? Tanks is trying to get onto Elite Battle Elephant. Are you not entertained? One tread here. Food and gold being sent to LB10. And the bank for LB10 is just huge now. Like, really, 2.5? 2k gold. Okay, Nick is actually prepping monks. Does he have good gold? This is what he needs to do. He needs to make monks. Forget about eagles. It's against Bengalis, so it's not the easiest thing to convert. But I think it has to be monks. I'm not sure if they see here either. Oh, this is in the darkness. This is in the dark. This is the spot. This is the spot. Illumination coming in. There's the first monastery. These guys. These are expensive monasteries. They gotta like try and make sure this isn't revealed. I know one person would take cast in this. Man. Okay, Cavalier just still being tossed. Alice is in danger of running out of steam this side though. Yeah, like that should have been taken long ago. Oh no. We just gotta keep massing. Mass. Gotta get them this side as well. Let's get double layer monasteries. Don't get too close to the walls. Why do this? Transporting free monks? Mate, he's making monasteries. The issue now is it feels like it's too late. Because Hanlis has got all of his army over here. Herbal medicine, okay. Sanctity, theocracy coming in. Inca monks are very good. What vital text did they miss out on? Is this surely a meme? Nah, come on. Don't be like that. This is a very, very serious game. The dodging creep is going backwards. Okay, the monks have to get revealed. Incas don't get atonement, right? Am I right in saying that? The redemption coming. Yep, straight onto faith, straight onto faith. I'm pretty sure Incas don't get atonement. And faith is going to be sick anyway. To make things very difficult. They're certainly losing ground on the left-hand side. Treb's pushing in. Treb here from Thanji didn't work. Excuse me. Being pushed off? Yeah, 100% being pushed off. This area is gone. It's gonzo. It's dunzo. Now there's faith. Oh boy. Can someone confirm? No atonement, yeah. I mean, that is... No atonement in this is a bit of a shocker, for sure. The score switch is about to come in, guys. Austria are going to win this game. Austria are going to win this game. Imagine I didn't speedcast. Yeah, if we don't get a tournament, that's just not going to be it. Now, they do have ships. Nick still has 80 galleons. It's going to take time for Austria to get back onto water. They even took the relics, man. Come on. So much of this is just going down now. And they have wood. They do generally have wood. They also have stone, so they can put like castles on the shoreline. All of these monasteries are gonna go down. There's so much wood down the drain from Nick. Like the full sling play from Portuguese is real. And now Hallis is finally gonna try and get monks. Feels like Hallis should have been the one to go monks. As Italians. Game is paused. Teutonic Tank says door. Door at 11 PM. He's maybe taking too much noise. He's maybe got a noise complaint. He might generally have like a noise complaint from like a neighbor. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go for a pee. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Yes. Know your place, worm. Okay, they're actually going. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Some more landings this side. Being cleared up. Being cleared up. They're also gonna have access to the loot. Feels like Alice should have went monks. And now he has like loads of monks. Just waiting at home. I'm like, LP10 is gonna start converting to ships as well. Bomber cannons working away. That wood price is going up, guys. That wood price is going up. I'll probably grab myself some lunch. You know, because it's... The game's going. Are they redocking? They are. Okay. I guess whoever's on fast fire needs to redock. And like, they should put up more markets now. What a game. They just crack a beer. I looked for them. I couldn't find any. It's like a sparkling tonic. I did look for them, trust me. I've got my macaroni cheese. Austria are back in water, guys. And they're gonna try and sneak across. Like, Austria can get back on water, 100%. You're actually about to have a score switch as well. But they need to, like, castle. This is the thing, they need to castle here. You can't just fucking, nuke Velzan. But they are going to try and do it in multiple areas. It's rather problematic, and the two navies are being distracted by Huskarls in the back. Come on. Come on now. That's not good enough. Tarsus, why you gotta be such a negative Nancy? It's a great game. It's a great game. Have the bomber cannons chip in here as well. 12+1. Enjoying the cast? Yeah, I'm just trying to have my my lunch, Ganji. You're gonna watch this for 2 more hours? It's called content. Tarsus. Do you remember when Rubenstock and Andrew? How'd that game? I don't think it's gonna go for 2 hours. LB10 is back on water. They should give LB10 this wood. And we have Cavalier, guys. We actually have Cavalier that sneaked over. And they're doing work. They're actually doing work. I don't think, Huh? Is that all the monks literally dead from Hallis? Oh my god. Like, they are whittling down, but Boo does have wood. Here's the place in the galleons. Honestly, the monks are just trying to convert their ships. Cavalier still doing work on the trade. LP10 actually taking the shorefish. Cute. This dock, that sucks. You don't want to delete 150 wood at this point. What a game. Like, Andy just slightly expanding with the BBT now. Yeah, they could have... I don't know when Team Islands... Hang on. I was actually just come out to the draft. The game's not going to finish, guys. It's fine. So, Team Islands... Like, they sniped Dravidians and they could have sniped Portuguese. So it was an option. It was 100% an option. Kills in the Cavalier. Let's have a look. A lot. And it's gonna rise. I feel like they don't even know. Kinda weird. 24-hour stream. I hope not, my wife won't be happy. Why not convert in a cab? I don't know. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. And LP10's getting back onto good numbers. The BBC actually doing alright as well. Bomber Tower's behind it. UK tap out, guys. UK tap out. What a game! Boo doesn't say GG. That is a lot of wood. That is a lot of wood. I wouldn't either. Yeah. GG Belfatoriad. Why now? It's a best of 5. You have other games to play. Yeah, Andy's got 90k wood. Look how much he slung, guys. Look how much he slung. 171,242. Think it's not an honorable way to win? They don't care. They don't care. I think like the pushes they did go for just didn't have the right units. The Cavalier from Italians is kind of weird. Maybe it should have been Mass Monks from Italians. But it's also a lot better for viewers. Which is what I'm more concerned about, to be honest. Anyway, game number 2. Nearly in a 3-hour game in game 1. We're finally getting onto 2 rivers here. And we got Stake in. I'm surprised to not get more subs for both teams with the length of the game, but Stake playing in the Blade Mongols on the flank. Something that Scotland done in their Wood League game. Huns in the pocket from Boo, our Paladin Civ. Nick's also going to be in the pocket as Interstanis, and then we're going to have Halis out on the flank as Ethiopians. So it looks like we've got 2 fish white. Looks like 1 deep fish white. And we're going to be in the L shape like this. So we have like a super pocket. This is like the super pocket generation, right? And obviously we got Andy and the orange is Japanese. Chris is Magyars. Tanks is going to be Saracens. And then going to be Mayans from LP10. Magyar super pocket. Looks like it. Good Paladin stuff to have. There's only 1 time zone, yeah. Yeah, Fanchi maybe not feeling totally confident after the game yesterday. So Stakes moved down and he's going to be in that role that Fanchi was in. That's why I told Team Islands is stupid. I mean, UK had their chances to win that game. They didn't. And Andy, is he lamed? Oh, Andy's lamed Halis. So Halis is going to push him Deer now. The Deer's kind of far away. Dirty bastard. Coming here with all the tricks. Where's the scout from Stake? Did he get lamed as well? Oh, double lame each side, guys. LB10 got the lame. And Andy also got the lame, so double lame on each side. Or double lane from each side, should I say. I'm Looks like we're gonna have 3 versus 1 each pond, right? Or each kind of river. You can see Boo here, Nick gonna be here, Alice here. How much did he make that? Did he just start? Okay, it just started. We're good, we're good, we're good. It's nice to redock here. Yep, 3 rivers there. Yep, so 3 versus 1. You will usually see that in this generation all the time. Yeah, really nice start here for Austria. See what can I get in uptime. Wait, is everyone like exhausted after the last game? I'm like tired, oh my god. I feel like I don't even want to speak. Like, Pinch is like... tweeted me on Twitter, of course. I am drunk. Also watching Jill play. That sounds worse. Okay, so we do have Steak and Nick. First one's up. Kind of expecting Steak to add a couple of galleys. Looking at this. No sign of walls quite just yet. Howard's already getting the walls down, so it looks like he'll try and play defensively on water. He's actually been so close to Andy. Andy's actually went for 4 fish. And the last one to click up. But he is still ahead of Alice, of course. Then there's the barracks. 75%. A little bit delayed. But which are coming forward from LB10 now. Thinking about some walls. Boo's here as well. Second dog coming in from Nick. Second dog coming in from Andy. Steak just waiting for feudal age. I'm taking out the eagle before feudal's nice. That is nice. I like that. Steak doing? Come on, bruv. Get back. Should just be stable open from Nick as well? No? Or is he gonna add fires? Okay, he's actually gonna add fires. Okay. Interesting. There should be straight onto stable, and is. And then double range from Steak. Andy looks like he's gonna add the range as well. Or gonna try to. Huh. And double range from LB10. Look like surprises mines. Stable is up. Stable is up from both the pockets. So I'm kind of interested that the Nick is actually going onto water. So there's only going to be one pocket adding scouts. I think it's going to start the pressure here. The fire's out from Alice ASAP. We're coming out from Andy. Steak is going for the Giga Chad stone walls. Huh. And did we cause any pressure on water? There's 3 galleys trying to get loaded up. And I guess we just try and snipe as many fish as we can. I mean, there's only 1 dock from LB10. No one else has added fires. So we just get the 3 galleys and go and snipe. I'd love to see it. Andy should get cleared up. Is in my barracks yet? No, I think Nick can actually stop making fires now. Don't think he needs to make any more. And Steak's even gonna get that belly. Yep. Archer numbers being totaled up. Looking pretty good. They're gonna go for some stone walls behind that. That's the right call. I don't like Nick. adding more fires at this point. The water's one, I believe. Andy flipping over to land as well, though. Now it's going to be full stone walled. Beautiful. So these aren't going to find too much. Might walk down to the middle, try and get across here, but Boo already going for the stone walls himself. Steak maybe tries to get a couple more, and does he have fletching? If he gets fletching, it would be nice. Market and Smith coming up from Nick, thinking about Castle Edge by the looks of it. Tanks in boot, trading some swords at the moment. Andy just trying to mass up some numbers here. Only 2 fish. They'd have more stone walls here, still kind of open. And just hit. Hit. Nice. Another one. Walk with this one. Boo pulls back. Another fish is going to go down from LB10. Could take the Vil. Decides not to. There's still fish here from Tanks. That's good. Fish here from Chris. So again, I love the patience. The patience from Steak was amazing actually. Just to wait for the galley numbers. Doesn't even have or need fledging. Now the scouts are going to try and block. Good luck. And Boo's going to clear up those archers by the looks of it. Gonna get another fishing ship. Yep. Stonewall's coming up. And he's not going to find anything. Don't know where his archer numbers are. They're moving down to the mid. Nick is up. Boo's going to get the Stonewalls up as well. Stick just massing in the meantime. Gonna find another ship. Or at least make all these idle for the meantime as well, which is nice. Oh, I didn't get that one. Sag. And he's not gonna get any more out. Imagine he had like 2 more waiting at this point. It does kind of have like some sort of res for it. Alice is up though. Nice. Now onto the archer production. Steak. Is he gonna be the one taking some damage? LB10 kind of take one into the TC fire though. Stonewalls here are going to be crucial. This is a mistake I made in 2 Rivers in our game. Didn't completely stonewall behind the palisades. It cost our team quite badly. And most of our players are on the way up to Castle Edge now. Obviously, should be camels from Saracens. Should be knights from Magyars. Should be camels from Nick, but he's on to 4 TCs, guys. He's 1 Gilneds. It does have 8 fish. It's Hindustanis as well, keep in mind. And they have total pond control, or total river control. The scout's just gonna run through, but they're gonna get stuck. Add a demo. Go for the Chad move. Where are the archers from Andy? Can't even see them selected here. Oh, here they are. And after the Stonewall's going down. I guess you have a Saracen ally. Where's the demo? Okay, Boo gets the castle. Scouts warded off. Gonna have some more Stonewalls. TC coming in. Stick needs to wall these scouts out. Needs to wall them out. Needs to wall them out. These getting split up here is going to be really nice. 4 tanks. And for the Stonewall now. And Nick even went for fire ship. Interesting. Bit surprising. I think Steak is fine. think he's alright. Now it's going to add a TC. Okay. Would like to see a gate behind that. He's going to try and go forwards as well. And he's still in Feudal Age. Nick already on to 54 vills. He's got fish behind it as well. Fish behind it for Hallis. Fish behind it for Boo. Got terrible fish numbers on the other side as well. Chris on to 3 TCs. And they can add 1 TC. 2 additional TCs coming from tanks. 22 minutes into the game. But a bit further behind on transition to Castle Age. And there is... He's only got 2 villagers on that TC, so that TC's taking a bit of time to go up. We're still a minute and 50 away as stakes. I think we need to get back. Like, we need to get back, actually. But the knights will be coming over. Nick here with a big boom is going to be dangerous. He's going to be very, very dangerous. Okay, an RTC coming in from Andy. Chris boom is activated as well. Just Ethiopian Arb and Imp Camel is going to be a sick combo. And we're just waiting for Stake to get upgrades at this point. 40 vills. He's under some pressure. Hallis losing the night numbers, so he needs some support from Nick. If he's gonna dive in like that. He doesn't have any army from Nick. Nick is on full boom. Alice is gonna be in full boom as well now. He's looking for some damage, he's not gonna find it. He might not get crossbow if he commits to the range. I guess it's quite a fast upgrade. Right? Or if he completely walled here, doesn't look like it. That is a panic lumber camp if I've ever seen one as well. Rugby 10, decent numbers. Boo, decent numbers of knights. Gonna try and find a way in here, sorry if you heard that. And there is forward docks from Nick. I do like the forward dock play, which should clear out everything here. Stake having to move on to defensive siege. Okay, but Nick is up. Oh boy, minute 26. Nick is up. Gonna start fish trapping. And yeah, he's going to wipe out all the fish here without too many issues. Alex taking no chances. Saracen ally, of course, so the stone walls do go down pretty fast. RTC coming from Boo. 25 crossbows. Need to see Mangonel out soon. 19 knights. 17 camels, 40 crossbow from Mayans, padded archer armor now. Mega stables coming in from Nick. But I need Nick to go this side. Honestly. I feel like Nick maybe needs to go this side. We're taking a risk here. 2 Mangonel's going to be able to defend as well though. Chris coming over to the left hand side. Alice. The villager's going to be on that castle. That's nice. $104 vills for Nick. 16 on gold. Gonna need more. Should be straight onto heavy camo. Getting all the upgrades before even having any units. Playing it like a free-for-all. But that transition could be a danger. And tanks might not even be on voice chat. So this gate's gonna go down fast. LB10. Bro, attack the gate. have a demo prepped. 2 mangonels here. Are we gonna try for it? Ooh. Send some backwards. Tank is up as well. And Nick going straight for Imperial Camel and not one camel out on the field. This is insane. Chris is up as well. So was Tanks. I don't know who's going to win this game. Is Imp Camel going to be enough? That is my question. Against Saracens, Paladin, the numbers are pretty good from these two. Mistake, it's got TCs up now, okay. Ooh, isn't that close? It's got 35 knights, and all he's really done is kept Stake alive. He's not really got any damage with it, which is fine, which is fine. And even the fire ships are being annoying now at this point. You have them patrolling in the crossings. It's actually quite nice. And next on to a big selling job. Market's being added. Quite nervous, guys. I'm nervous. I'm feeling nervous. Alice is up. Boo's still not up yet. And it should be clicking any second now. Does he have the buildings? Doesn't have the buildings. Alice making barracks. Interesting. Especially as Ethiopians. Where are the Imp Camels? We got 46 out on the field, but it's kind of like, where are they? Okay, here they are here. We're starting the push. Push is coming, push is coming, push is coming. You're joking. You're joking, you're joking, you're joking. Oh, sorry, Tanks came. I was like so confused there. It's just because Tanks. I thought it was a fire galley for a sec. That was silly. That was very, very silly. Hindustanis as well. Gonna try and break in. It's not the easiest place. Fortified wall coming in a clutch timing though. Gotta go after the ranges. Gotta go after the ranges. Cultivated meat. Thank you very much for gifting the sub to Kingston, of all people. Don't know if that was deliberate or not. Thank you though. Someone else get one? I got 2 alerts for some reason. Okay. Trying to break in. It's not easy. It's not easy being cheesy. Half switch is coming in from Alice. Okay. Albarb, I guess. We're so close to breaking in here. There's always a hole. We're in anyway. We're in. But we're still a few seconds away from him. Imp Camel should win. Yeah, they should win. The Zealotry's in. And Boo just has to keep the Knights alive in the meantime. Try and make sure they don't die. He's waiting for upgrades now. Stake is alive. Thriving. Population numbers looking good for UK. Boo taking an engagement. Imp Camel there. Andy versus Hallis the other side. Hallis looks in a pretty good spot. Castles, Trebs. Andy's having to put up towers. Does it feel good? We're going after TCs now. Keep them. Just keep the camels. Keep the camels here. Keep the camels here. Yep, yep, yep. Cavalier in now. Those resources look really good for Paladin. For the Paladin and Camel. Chris's res does not look good for Paladin at all. But they are making progress in the mid. They are making progress. The builder numbers starting to shrink. Alex making progress on the left-hand side. For sure. The LB10 does have a little mass of ARBs coming into Stake though, and Stake only has Vels. Austria looks dead. Sounds familiar, right? That sounds awfully familiar. Everything gets cleared up in the back. Military elite, now in favour of Austria. More Cavalier coming over. Excuse me. God. Excuse me. Stable's coming forward, I do like that a lot. Andy is in a world of pain, though. He is in a world of pain right now. His stake is clicked up. You just have to go ARB here. I think you just maybe have to go ARB as Mongols. It's like mine guy is gonna take too much time. If I should go like... LB10 loves doing this, he always has big block formation on. I should go like Onager? Siege Onager? Drill Onager would be pretty fun. Keeps in now for Andy. I didn't see Osama come in, but he's getting arrow slits. There's a decent mass behind this. Treb's in for Halaso. Thinking about Nar Castle. Looks really good for Halas on the left hand side. Trying to find a way in here. Paladin being massed. I feel like Stake just goes to Onager. You only get one castle. Jill Onager says what? I am inclined to agree. Every time with more ARBs than equal. Mine privilege. That is a mine privilege. The push is looking solid on the left hand side. Push is looking really solid. Middle. Facing out. Camels get in. This wait for Stake to get into Imp is just so long. Like 30 Imperial Camels left. Nick kind of struggling for gold. Get back underneath the castle. Paladin taking an engagement. Stake trying to go to Onager. This takes some time. Is that enough Paladin? They are Hun stables. The trade number's already good for Boo, so good job for UK. They're actually way ahead in trade. So they will have more success reinforcing here. Way more success. Austria on a bit of a timer. And all these forward stables are really nice. So we're going Onager, but we only have like one siege workshop. Boo's taking all of our space up. Like Sag. Chris doesn't quite have the gold for Paladin. Maybe if he can sell, but the food price is bad. Sell the stone for Paladin. Have you got the building? Sag. Boo, overboom. Nah, it's not an overboom for Boo. That's good numbers from Boo. 101 bells, very appreciate cards now. It's rolling. It is rolling. Chris is sending gold to Andy. It's not a good sign. Yeah, Chris has got 150 bells and he's got not enough gold to get to Paladin, which is a major issue. Drill Torsion engines, let's go. It was 165, okay. Here. Recognize that though. The drill onager means we can just sneak past. That's the other thing. Means we can just sneak past.
Know your place, worm.
I don't know why Hal is taking to help. I don't really know either. To me, that surprised me. Good night, Frankie. Thanks for being here. It was a bit of a surprise. Now preventing an army. Like, we already have Imp Camo on the field. Why would we need our own help? It's a bit odd. Come on, Steak. Elite Magyar Hussars. That's dog. Honestly, that's dog. It's not a winning combo, is it? It does take time to, like, work away on the keeps. So maybe have a chance to come in snipe siege, but... It's looking way too good, and just cut. Why try and brutalize our way in? We cut here. Cut here. They don't see that, okay. Just run past. Get camels, get warded off. Andy is tops. Andy's tops. Andy's top score. Andy's top score for the Austrian team, guys. It tells you everything you need to know. Just going for the gap works too. Generally, well, yeah, Paladin in the bag now. Okay, State trying to get on to Mangadai. He does have decent numbers of trade. Stange. Finally gets there. Another castle being slung. Maybe I'll snipe a couple of trips. Too many imp camels there though, for sure. 100 pop difference now between the two teams.
Know your place, worm.
Still no sign of Paladin from Chris. A little disappointing, he had to go for Magyar Hussar. 10k bonus for... Chemistry. Elite Mangadai. We're going to be on 4 castles, so that's more than enough. Paladin are being tossed here. But it feels like it's fine. Like, the score isn't terrible, Tarsus. Let's be real. It's funny how my biggest complaint about them in the first series I watched against Brazil is that they didn't play long enough. It's like the GG way too early on most of them. Nothing like 51-minute chemistry. I mean, Steak's done an amazing job to be in the game. And yet you need a big boom to get into Mangadai, that's for sure. He has, there's gold in the back in here. I'm not sure where he's taking the gold, but... somewhere. They're always in the trade? Yeah, they don't know they have, like... They don't know the trade situation and whatnot. I think once we see the Mangadai mass, and maybe more pro, like they're not really winning this side. They're certainly not losing it. But this side is more problematic for sure. Crazy holding by Andy. Andy's lost a lot of ground. Andy has lost a lot of ground, but he is still top score. And the towers are getting distracted by the dock. I'd like to see some more forward production from Nick. He does have a lot of arms, so that is for sure. Manga dies. Onager's here. Steak. Be careful, please. I mean, it feels like he was hitting the camels. It was hard to tell. Population starting to even out. Got some towers. Holding down the mid in the meantime. Trebs are slowly moving. There's the forward stables from Nick. Nice. And the Paladin jump in. To say hop in, baby. And Plume's even transitioned from LB10. And yeah, they're gonna die. They are gonna die. Tank's really struggling for gold. Oranger goes down. One trip behind us from Steak. Starting to chip away on the castle. Castle coming up from Andy now as well. Bomber cannons move over to the right hand side. Catspirito Trebs gonna be on the way for Andy as well. I'm not sure if they did because there was still a lot. Did we quickly rewind? I don't know. I don't think so. 57 mark. Someone remember that. Two Trebs, first one coming over, fourth one as well. Castle's gonna go down. A lot of Manga die behind us. Tank's begging for gold. Bomber cannons get a nice shot on the Arbs. Does go down to the tower though. And Imp Camel is in. And that's not good. That is not good, guys. Bomber cannon's gonna start working away on the castle. Paladin, Onager, Manga died in the bottom. Went from like 70. Probably was a big badaboo. You're probably right. Man off. We just get rid of the castle. Send in the boys. Paladin from the bottom. Andy's kind of out here on an island. Slowly pushing back here. But UK are just pushing on this side. Tanks is buying food. Please be careful with these onagers. Stay. Castle there's been pushed by a couple of trebs as well. More castles to the left and the right though. Camels in the back. And UK taking the win on their home map onto Rivers. The game nearly got to the hour mark, but we were spared. We were spared. It was kind of nervous for sometimes, but UK kind of mostly looked in control. Only an hour rookie numbers, yeah. UK did look mostly in control, in fairness. I mean, look at... Ugh. Bullshit. That's potentially one of the worst KDs I've ever seen. In fact, it's probably the worst KD I've seen for Nations Cup. Forget about Nations Cup. That's probably one of the worst KDs I've ever seen. Yikes. 0.2? And you're playing as a Cav Civ? Fuck me, man. Okay, we get game 3. Finally. I don't know if I'll do the final game in the series, guys, if I'm being honest. I really don't. So I might send you off somewhere else. Anyway, let's have a look at who's playing where. Dervoy is in on the flank playing as the Turks. His pocket is going to be Boot, playing as the Slavs. Nick as the Celts, going to be in for help. Siege and Fanji as Britons on the flank. And he's going to go straight for the lane on LB10, and that's going to be a nice lane from Vanji. Nice. He's trying to get this other one home. Oh my god, that is sick. That is absolutely sick. LB10 is going to be down 2 wars. What? Their boy got one in. Did he lame? No, I couldn't have. No. There's too far between them. Why is it just rotten? I don't know. But Andy also has a villain in the back here. God, that was close. And Fanji got that one home. He did. Nice. Man, the layman is unbelievable. I don't understand why their boy is letting us rot underneath his TC. Like, super heavy. Boo's pushing some deer for him, or at least trying to. Oh, and that's a nice touch. You missed that. So at the last second, when it still has HP, you kill it, so it cannot be harvested. I don't know if UK done that on the other side as well. Quite an open generation here. And they might get nuked by the wolf. There's also a lot of boar here. Berries are going to be dead. Still a load of sheep. But needs to collect the rest of his. Doc going to be coming up. Doc coming up from Chris as well. This is an Austria home map, of course. Should be a pretty strong map. Also for UK.
Ready.
Another boar coming in from Fanji. Does have a villager back here?
Yay.
He's actually getting the walls up this side.
Greeting.
Interesting. Now, what is he going to do with this one? Nick has his scout here.
I know.
He might be able to sneak past. Oh boy, he's actually going to be able to sneak past. The sneak is on. The sneak is on. Go, 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 go. Da, 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 da. Massive flames coming in from Andy as well, man. Holy fuck. What does this economy look like? 19 vills behind us. Looks like he is getting housed. Banji getting that third boar in. No boars from LB10, of course. And yet that vill's there. The vill is there. Risky to boom, I think Tanks is asking. Doesn't use... This is just funny. And their boy not even bothered. He's actually not walling behind it. Which... I'm slightly concerned about. And is Andy gonna dock? He can access here actually. It's not actually the best lane from Andy. He's trying to go for the wall off. I guess you just wall off behind it now. Risky ven ik boom. Boomen.
Greeting.
What is their boy going for here? I think he's just gonna go range. I don't think he has the wood. Though. I don't mind opening range here. Forward barracks. Polski Wynik boom? What does it mean, yo? Now that's gonna be a forward dot from Andy. Okay, okay. They're probably gonna be the first one up though. Does he have the wood? He does. Open a fire galley. So he wants upon control. And these villagers caught in a trap. Double dot. Okay, okay. That villager does have HP though, gotta be careful. Just in... just trying to delay it as much as he can, but he's confirmed there's 2 dogs here. They won the island, nonsense. It was Austria. Market blacksmith from Chris. Market blacksmith from Tanks. But we're done with water maps. I know, bro. Open demo. Get a demo on these fish. Range coming up from Dervoy. Andy, going for the stone. He's gonna stonewall out Dervoy. It's kind of like committing onto water here, which doesn't feel great. Fanji Walt. LB10, still not up yet. Obviously, made quite a few Dark Age farms. Fanji gonna make more stone walls behind us now as well. This is a very, very interesting game. Demo coming in from Andy. Somehow there's 2 vills there, man. And this is still open. No one taking any extra boars in this game. Only each other's. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Castle Age nearly gonna win for tanks, so. Demos look good. Fire galley's being repaired. Green Scout. He's not going Scouts though. Minute 15 nearly, it'll be 10. Gets into Feudal Age, Tanks gets into Castle Age, Chris gets into Castle Age. Good uptimes from then. Chris is a very, very strong boomer. Poles, Teutons, Franks, Bohemians, it is a very potent combination. And here come the Rangers, guys. Fanji just trying to get ahead of the Vills. Bro, just shoot them. What are you doing? Just shoot them, man. Where are the rest of them as well? He's got 11 out on the field. Where are they all? Oh, some on tanks. Okay, you forced the siege workshop, I guess. 3 additional TCs coming in from Nick. And Blacksmith coming in from Dervoy now. He does have 7 archers. Where are they? Oh, and he's going forward with the towers as well, guys. Oh boy. Andy didn't see this one coming. Andy didn't see this one coming. Kind of foolish to not make the stone walls behind it. There's even a mangonel coming all the way over from Chris. What the hell, man? And he's gonna take this pond. Oh, mega lol. Archers forcing a lot of towers behind. Angie gonna be clicking up, I guess, relatively soon if he drops the market, but we'll see. There's added some knights. This is still open, is it not? No, it's locked now. Okay. Also forced to make a couple mangonels, which will take some time. And then Dervoy's gonna take the forward stone. Love it. He's got to be careful though. Chris could send some knights. committed on some TCs at the moment. The mangonels is coming to their boy. What is this game? What a strange game. And here come the knights. And there's no monks. Wrong speaking, Chris, so the mangonels should get cleared up. The villagers should get cleared up as well. Forward archery range from Dervoy. Is there more ranges coming up in the back? A stable being dropped by Fanji. Big military lead for the UK team. And also, just a big economy lead. Next on 4 TCs. Just booming away. Why is it 20 tanks, not Teutons? It's a good question. More towers coming up. Poles one should go up. Is that open? Gotta be open, right? Archer's just walking straight past. Bandit trying to get some stables up now as well. And with LB10, he is actually in Castle Age before Fangita, so that's impressive. What a chaotic game of BF. Now Chris is stonewalling here. What? This is so weird. This is probably one of the weirdest games of BF I've ever seen in my life. Couple of scouts being added. And now their boy's gonna try and fish boom out of this pond by the looks of it. He does have 17 archers. He's like fine at home now. He is not up quite yet. Res is nearly there. 2 mangonels coming over. He sent the bells home. There's some mangonels here. I guess there's 4 archers in there. Okay, okay. Two mangonels. Another TC coming up from Fange. Of course, Britain's archie for 2 more. And a third one is coming up from Chris. Boo's ready to be in 4. The problem is Nick here. And Nick's already on the way up. And tanks isn't really that close. Isn't really that close. 2 mangonels to defend. Delete. 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 Yep. Their boy just pumping out. Wants to get on this stone. Why is it not just a mining camp here? The ones already. Nice forward siege from Nick. There's actually there's still a good little base back here for Fanji. It's got 2 ranges, it's got 2 stables. Their boy back onto stone. He's on the way up to Castle Age, and not the easiest base for Poles, right? Not by any means. Not by any means. Still no sign of tanks clicking up. He's close. Does have the res. Does he not have the building or something? What is going on? Okay, clicks up now. Freeman is behind Nick though. The Nick's opening Ram. Interesting. Mandy flaring out a little bit. Looks like their boys thinking about maybe coming forward with a castle. There's 5 villagers here. Stone count looks good. Yeah, I love that castle. It's a really nice castle. I think their boy should just kill that bill when he has a chance as well. LB10 onto 4 TCs. Should be able to clear this, right? Cap Ram already on the way. Ooh, +4 for the pikeman. Okay, okay. And the castle's gonna go up. So UK cementing the position on the left-hand side. Look at the military count, guys. 54 versus 18. And UK have an economy lead. They have an economy lead. Andy's only just about to get up to castle age. Minute 28. Castle from tanks coming behind. LB10 having to do quite a big migration. Chris is clicked up as well. Don't know if he's gonna prepare something here, I'm not too sure. Dervoy doing some market, he will be up as well. Onager on the way. Halves already coming in. And the cap rams. And more TCs coming in from Andy. 69 military on the field, nice. Very safe castle coming in from Boo. Andy's still working away with his fire ships here. Cavalier from tanks now needs to get to Paladin ASAP. He's going to be going into Halb anyway, that's the thing. There's already 32 Halbs out on the field. And I don't know if LB10's trying to wall that off. It's quite funny. Janissaries now. Be a problem. Don't know if Boo goes Boyars here. I get one castle. Castle coming up from behind now from tanks. Onager's trying to get through. Pogo. Detonates. Chain barred in armor, so they're gonna stick in cav, just a question of what. Why would sheep castles you go Boyars? Where does it say best of 5? It does not. You can just ask the question. Or you can see that it says losers round 1. You then check Wikipedia, my man, and then you have the answer. Okay, nice castle from Chris. Another castle coming in now from... Why did LP10 have a... Why do you have a monk here? Another castle coming in from Dervoy. The map control is not looking great. Let me just... Yep. That's actually a really nice spot for the onagers. Oh boy. Oof. Oh boy. Elimination, so it looks like it's gonna be monks. And Chris. But they actually tap out. They actually tap out. Kind of difficult to see a way back into the game. For... I mean, there's like Celt Paladin, not Celt Paladin, Celt Halbs, the Rampush, the Heavy Lame certainly paid off. The Heavy Lame did pay off. I actually didn't mind the approach from Andy. It didn't really get into the game. I guess if he stonewalls here, he's probably fine. But didn't. But the forward was pretty nice for Fanji, I guess. That put LP10 further back. After the Vil forward, then a villager took the boar home. That was a nice game. It was a nice game. UK played well. They did play well. Look at the difference in resources. Okay, let's get over to captures, guys. Migration 2 match points to UK. And really good civs here for the Austrians, for sure. LB10 on flank with Vikings. His pocket's going to be tanks, and actually the flanks are kind of close together. This is one of the generations where you're super close to your opponent. You can see tanks is quite further, further back. When it's Byzantines, likely going to play fast imp into fast fire. Chris should go for the landing with Malians, likely going to go for some camels. Going to go for some monks, no doubt. The question is, when do you land? Feudal Age or Castle Age, early Castle Age. Andy has got Persians on the flank, and the extra food and wood is really nice for Persians on the flank. And of course, your Dock is double HP and also produces a bit faster. Now, Boo's got Berbers on flank, and the movement speed should be really nice for the ships. It's going to be no baguette build here from Boo, though. Nick is Burgundians, pocket. Likely going to go for some Castle Age landing as well. Fangita is also going to go for fast imp, most likely with Malay. And then Hallis is back on flank with Aztecs. Malay pocket is odd. The fast imp with Malay is kind of sick. You can get up super fast with them. And still, they have a really nice team bonus as well, remember. They do have a really nice team bonus. The Austrians, though, look like they have better builds, guys. They just look like they have better builds. Of course, the dock is a bit cheaper. They're doing this build where it's dock and efficient ship before even making a lumber, because you got the stragglers. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. And that's going to be their second building to click up to Castle Age, to Feudal Age. The galleys? No, it's going to be fast imp from Vanji. The flanks. Go for galleys, yes. Honestly, the build, it just looks quite far behind from Boo when you look at it. The flanks just want to like make galleys and defend. Trying to protect their pockets. Making sure they don't take any damage. Docks are already all up for the Austrians. Alice only just getting his up. Yeah, camels have always done well in the middle. Yep, that's true. And this food count is looking really good, guys. Like one more Vil and he should be up. Got the lumber camp over there now. The LB10's got the lumber camp. Don't quite have the food. It's gonna go loom and click. Andy is up. He is up. And it's fast, guys. That is very, very fast. And the extra food and wood is good, but it's the build. It's all in the build. And Boo's not even close. He's taking loom now, but it's just he's gonna be a ship behind. There's even double lumber camp here, no mining camp. This is what you do. LB10's up. Not quite as close. Boo's up now as well. Okay. There's a minute difference. And it is quick. It is very quick. But it's a kind of thing, Fox. If you add too many valves, you're making it actually more challenging for yourself. You start running out of food, right? You see the dog from Malay though, like Ideally, you want to hug like the shoreline, try and sneak past with your opening galleys. Andy straight onto Bidax. And you may be able to do that, to boo, honestly. His first galleys are just going to be out in such a good time. And these fast builds are nice. When you're so close to your opponent. So you get Loom instead. I mean, the whole point of getting Loom is you have the, you're not making the food item, right? An extra vil. And the galley's only 40% in air. But chasing down Berber ships are not going to be easy. Fishing ships are still slightly slower. They go after the vills, but they'll be able to micro them back. Already 3 docks from Andy. 2 galleys coming forward from LB10. Only 50% there for Hallis. Looking really good for Austria if they can get some good early damage in here. It does look good, guys. It does look good. Tanks is on 10 fish from Chris, 11 from Fanji, 9 from Nick. First couple of galleys out from Boo, though. Land the neutral island and make some ranges. Yeah. And going to pocket is a nice idea. You're looking to snipe some fish. Hallis, no, he created separation. And LB10 is going to try and snipe some fish now. Hallis, come on. You can't stop. Got to keep tracking. And more fish coming over, sorry, more galleys coming over from freaking Andy. And they might not kill too many. But he's certainly going to chop off some HP. And the next one should be coming over as well. They are. Okay. 2 more hidden in there. And Nick's even blocking the galleys in the meantime. And Nick has landed in Feudal Age. Going for the early stable, just to make sure. Check the KD. So honestly, not too bad, but LB10 has killed 3 units already, so that's a good start for him. He still has these 2 galleys alive. Forcing Fanji to make a fire. Market Blacksmith. Nick clicks up. Chris already clicked up as well, though. 16 fish. 17 fish. Crazy numbers. Only 7 from Nick. Four versus 3 in the galley numbers. Okay. And the Gallinet's even coming in from Nick, since it is a Feudal Age tech. And Tanks is saying yo. Who will be imp first? I still think Fanji will be, provided he doesn't lose big fish numbers. So he's got 8 on gold. Good count. It's gonna come in. He can also use the market a little bit. And Nick's seeing the barracks coming up from Chris now. Second stable coming in. Castle Age not too far away. Same thing from Tanks. His res does look good for Imp as well. University, Monastery the other side. He's going to have the resources, no problem. Tanks will have them too. So, it should be Fanji and Imp first. Spearman out now. TC coming in from Chris. Okay. Knight's on the way now from Nick. Galley's just been traded and there's no sign of Sling yet. I guess you click Imp first and then we're thinking about slinging the flank. Boo, I think we just actually delete that villager, sell the wood, and then idle. Maybe. Banji does some market. He's gonna click up. Alice also using the market.
Enemy now.
And Tanks is actually going for some Castle Age as well. But he's actually clicked up first. Banji added another villager, but he will get there since he has melee. Second TC coming in from Nick now. Is he on stone? Only got one on stone, okay. And Boo just wants to maintain numbers. He's going to be up first between him and freaking Andy. LB10 is not up yet, but the fire's going to be coming over. Fanji does have a nice forward. That's a really nice forward dock. War galley coming in. Nice. Fire's being trickled. Selbert, what does that mean? The galley numbers are good for Hallis. Both the flanks up now as well, but they are further behind than the UK. Fanchi can have a little bit of a time window here. Needs more docks. Fangita. I think he has the wood for fast fire. I think he's actually lacking the wood. There we go. Buys it. Some galley numbers just being traded off in the meantime. Byzantine Fire, of course, are sick. Alice, I think, needs to hide that. Get back, get back. Yep. Especially with fast fire just about to come in. And Tanks wants to maintain numbers. Doesn't want to lose anymore. Cavalier on the way. Gilnet's coming from Fanji as well. Tanks. Keep going with the get back. This is slightly worrying.
Enemy now.
Doesn't help when you have one player on text chat, not voice chat. Looks like also fast fire's helping this side, and Fanji is only helping on the right hand side at the moment. LB10's just going to get across in time. That is a really nice move. Demo's coming in from Hallis now as well. Bada boom. Tanks is saying I'm going to sling. Yep, that's the right call. That is the call. Hallis is over though. Banji will probably be the last one to get over. Who could be in some issues? Taking some demos. It's a couple of good shots. Definitely some help from Fanji. Does have a few villagers here. 18 fires out from Fanjita. 13 from Tanks. GB equals Gigabait. Yep. How are the Cavalier numbers looking? 11 in the mid. 10 camels out from Chris. Can I prefer Coastaliers, honestly, but...
Yes.
We'll see. They are making progress on the bottom. Fish going down. There's also a lot of fish here from Fanjita. Nick is clicked up, and he's going to be the first one to do so that's in the middle. Chris not too far behind. Gotta move these ships back, for sure. Fanji's now got all of these here. And honestly, not even getting pushed. So that's rather problematic. He does have 6 fires here though, okay. The war galleys in behind from LB10. All the reinforcements need to come here. And these need to push on. Same thing from Boo. Gotta send these guys on. Just standing doing nothing at the moment. Chris also clicks. Bada boom. Not bad. Castle going from Chris on top of the hill. Love to see it. Andy getting 2 TCs up in the middle. University and Monastery. Is he going to have enough for Imperial Age? No, not sure why he's going for the University and Monastery. But I guess he'll have them there. Fangita's in the middle now as well. Nick's just going to go for that fast half-price Paladin. These are still being monitored here. You're going to lose all your fish though. Send them back. Send them back, bruv. Come on. Push. Push indeed. Garlic butter. I love garlic butter, mate. And Jita just gonna lose everything when it comes to food income and instantly dropping some farms. Does he even have horse collar? He does at least. He does. There's Paladin coming in, it's going to take some time. Cavalier are going to look for some openings though. And we'll soon find out. Alice is on 3 TCs in the mid. More TCs coming in from Boo. TCs coming in from Fangita. Cavalier looking for an angle. Heavy camo on the way. +2 defense as well. +4 ready coming in from Nick. Tanks dominating on water. He's done a lot of damage.
Yes.
55 to 25 KD. Sick. And the Cavalier just kind of roaming around at the moment. Take the fight. +1 defense on these things. Not even heavy camo yet. I guess we're scared of losing our own numbers, but we have good production going. In our camo, in our castle. Looking to come up from Triss. Paladin gonna be in 13 seconds now. Fast fire, surrounding freaking Andy, so Fish is gonna be going down. Fish from most players nearly dead. Chris even... Ooh, Chris is losing a lot of fish traps at this point. Losing a lot of fish traps. Castle denied. From Nick too. Really nice denial. Tanks coming into the mid now. Byzantine Castle's going to be super hard to push. Cataphracts could be sick. It could be really fun. Marimba Camel is on the way. And it's in 7+7 now. Alice is going to be going for Arb. What's Boo going to go for? Berbers should be Camel Archers, right? But I don't know if he's really got the time. He is heavy on stone. Andy is Persians. Should be going Paladin as well. His whole island's getting totally surrounded now. And I guess like Fanji's whole island's totally surrounded. And same thing for Nick. And same thing from Alice. So actually the Austrians done a really good job of surrounding the starting islands.
Yes.
Our castle coming in. Boo's clicked up. No sign of a castle just quite yet. I guess castle here would be pretty sick. Andy's going to be clicking into Imperial Age very, very soon. Nick trying his best to carry this game. It's not proven to be easy. Achtung! What was the Achtung for? We do have a forward castle coming from Andy as well. Okay, position is looking really, really good. Nick trying to get onto Hal. Position looking really, really good. And can they stop this? Can they really stop Rampa Camel all over? Like, how many barracks do we have up? 3. Banji's trying to get onto Halb now. Just, it's not going to be able to. I think we're going to be going to a game 5. Like, LB10's done actually a really good job to space around in here. Andy's going for block printing on Persian monks. Love to see it. War Galley's been a nuisance from the sea. And just such a commanding position now for Austria, it really is. Double military. 40 villas ahead. Camels are slightly split up. So they are getting picked off by the paladins. Halb's in there as well. 2 trips coming forward from Andy. Tanks wants to sling. He doesn't have a lot to sling. He doesn't have a lot to sling. Boo needs to get onto camels. He's trying to. So far behind in upgrades though. Camel from Camel. I keep getting Camel and Castle mixed up. Castle from LB10 there. And our castle here. More castles coming in from Andy. Treb starting to push. The position looks really, really good for Austria. Does look really good. Hal's got the ARBs. LB10 should just back up. So on the way up to Imp. Gonna try and just put the castle on the hill. Like that. 2 more castles coming in from Andy. Making bomber cannons. Making Trebs. A few monks. Doing the business. 41 heavy camels. Rimba heavy camel. Literally castles everywhere, guys. I think that castle will be denied. In the meantime. I think LB10 should just be going ARB of his own. ARB ram business. Gajara camels looking tastier now. Bro, that is a copium comment, Solotl. I think Costalier is way better anyway from Burgundians. Not a big fan of the Paladin play. He's right. I know, but you don't have the... Your fish is just worse. Have a worse, way worse eco. Camel's closing in now. And anyway, Berbers were on the flank. There's not like they were getting played on Pocket, which is the only place you could play Gajaras on Migration. Totally different position. And Malay, I guess you can make an argument for, but the fast didn't play so good with them. Just castles all over the place. Don't think they can stop it. Camel numbers are looking decent enough for Boo now. Alp's being made by Fangita. There is 45 crossbows from Howes. Where are they? Burgundies have better eco than Malians. Malians have a sick eco. Talking about. Gajaras don't have a sick eco in Migration at all. Tank's just going for the Mega Sling. Elite Berserker on the way. Malian's gonna go on to Champ Scarls as well. Economy numbers starting to grow. Berbers neither. Berbers have a half decent eco. Oh, your villagers move faster, so do your fishing ships. You also have potential to go and snipe fish, because your ships move faster. Berbers have a lot more utility here than Gajaras do. the only thing you can make an argument for is saying that you need Berbers more for Team Acropolis. You can't say that Gajaras are better suited, or Berbers are not suited for this map more. Multiple castles though. I don't know how UK just can't push us back. The Grebby Camel's coming in now, which means they will regenerate. Yeah, Austria have played better. I think they do have better civs though, but they also executed the builds much better. And they've just looked strong. They're even trading on water. I'd love to see it. Done a good job of surrounding these starting islands as well, making sure no one else can come off. They've done well. They have done well. And they're just trying to desperately keep some camels alive. It's not looking ideal. There is still a decent number of ARBs there though. Siege Ram coming in from Aztecs as well. There's 3 castles, but Berserkers, they are elite. Blast Furnace on the way now as well. What happened to the bomber cannons from Andy? Here they are. Okay. Tanks. Really doing a good job of the sling, honestly. He's not got the best pop. Boo's going for some big panic cells. More castles coming in, more stables coming in. And the difference here is eco. How much are we getting on a trip here? Honestly, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Bomber Cannon's getting some really nice shots from freaking Andy. It's a lot of heavy camels from Chris, so big time. Mali in gold, lasting a bit longer here as well. It's super nice. TC and RTC coming in from Nick. That's probably not a good sign. He's down to 9 Paladin. We'll only really make halves now. Palace? Really the only one with good army numbers for UK right now. 50 ARBs. 30 camels on the field. 17 Berserkers. I think Andy just needs to make... Andy needs to make War Elephants, guys. Or just make Hussar, you know? Raid. Still got quite a bit of pop space. And he has like so much food, just make something. Apart from Siege. Oh, he's got his bomber cannons. You know? And he's selling food for 100 gold, 14 gold. Have vassal trade. Castle in the back from Vangita. Berserker gang on the way now. Bomber cannon gets taken out by the Treb. Absolutely sniped. Masonry coming in from Andy now. Look at the castles in the middle. Really crazy numbers. And the camel numbers are starting to go down. And Malians are making pike. Yikes. Positions are being pushed. UK are very, very slightly holding here. Just dives to the bomber cannons. Like, Andy's not adding anything else. I don't get it. This is like Team Islands flipped. You have all the UK players contributing land army, and you have 2 players contributing land army for Austria. It's literally the opposite of Team Islands. Like, I don't understand this from Andy at all. Why is he not making something? Force Levy, love to see it. Hussar, supplies, let's go. Gonna make Commanderan? Okay, he's gonna make hand cannons. It's just taking him so long to get there.
Stone, please.
Big exchange on the left hand side. Castle goes down. Castle's being repaired. Castle's being pushed. 2 more trips come over. Siege ram here. UK might push us back. Hoarding's coming in. Panic. They are going to be on to trash. But 2 players are ready on help. Us are on the way now as well. Banji is going to be able to make trash 2-handed swords. Wait, canny galleon from tanks? Yeah, you can make an argument, or one of them doing it. I'm not too sure what else he's doing. Looks like he's gonna try and prep Cataphract. Orange are coming in from Chris now as well. There's a lot of house, a lot of hussar in there. Not too sure. Tank saying wait. Not too sure what for. Gold being pressured from water now as well. Blast Furnace only just coming in from Nick and from Fangita. Elite Cataphragm on the way now. The trade cogs are running from tanks, by the way. They're rolling. Such a weird game. Red starting island is gone. This is the red starting island, bruv. Palace Island? Yeah, I mean, you might have deleted the bells, honestly. It's a dangerous army here on the right hand side. Hand cannons. Feels like it just took so long for them to get added by Andy if he just done it earlier.
Attack an enemy now.
Tanks are using all the commands, man. Alice, selling stone for more gold. Boy, oh boy. Cataphrag's in now as well. Elite. Cataphrag and Berserkers. Holy. This is Berg Balin. No idea. Hussar being spammed by Boo. We're trying to get into the back of the eco. Too many ARBs here, taking care of the Cataphracts. Talisman, you gotta send the reinforcements. You gotta check your idol. Please build a castle.
Wood, please.
That's res, okay, okay. Here comes the ARBs. This game is on a knife edge here. It still feels like it. The score difference though is looking really good for the Austrians. Of course, the no trade thing is a bit of a concern. There's so many castles though. 7,000 HP. 7,000 HP. Bitter. Heavy Camel's going to break in from Chris now as well into the economy. There's not a lot of castles back here to help defend. Siege Engineers for Vikings. I guess for the Rams. We have a pause. Yeah, I'll be 10, just have to pause quickly. Doesn't look like too many issues.
Yes.
Probably will lag for a second or two. usually does after a pause with the capture rate bug. And Eco is starting to shrink for the UK team for sure. They're not dead fully quite yet.
Know your place, worm.
We're so close, something like that. I don't know. I don't speak German. Three bomber cannons for Nick. 4 trebs behind us from Fangita. Slowly working away on it. Helps. Just the numbers are too low. Arbs would have been so much better. I agree. That's what I said. But, LB10's a gamer, guys. LB10 is a gamer. Not going war at least, that disappoints me. Me too. It took him so long to get the hand cannon as well. It took so long to get the hand cannon.
Go, please.
Okay, castle's coming in from Nick now. This is actually a dangerous push on the right hand side, guys. This is actually a dangerous push. And more barracks being added by Fanji. But there is quite a few... this is a dangerous push on the left hand side. .60 hand cannons there, bomber cannons behind it. Treb's gonna start working away on the castle. They can clear this. Doesn't give them many more excuses to stay in the game, but they are pushing. But who doesn't have any army? It needs to be slung food as well, as Eco is a shambles. And this backside is just collapsing now. Cataphract's getting close to the Arbs. White Cap coming from the other side. Berserkers. Andy patrol. Oh my god, where? Oh my god, so many trebs coming forward. Take care of the production. Take care of the production. LB10 get landed, I think. Nah. GG. GG. 2 each. Good game 5. And obviously deciding game here between UK on Austria after... Enjoy your voice, thank you. After we had the super long series the other day, right? We had the Team Islands game, nearly go for 3 hours. The Black Forest game was actually one of the shortest ones, which was quite ironic. We had Two Rivers, which was a long game, and also... what was the other map? What was the other map? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Migration, that's right. That was actually, it was a pretty clear Austria game, but it did go on maybe a little bit longer. Anyway, Boo is in. There's Gajaris on flank here. Stakes here is also playing his Vietnamese in the pocket. Hallis is Tatars in the pocket. And we have Fangita with Cumans on the flank. Of course, Cumans have been such a 6-0. We're in this kind of north-south situation with the team placement. Of course, we're on Necropolis here. The Necropolis doesn't go right towards the edge, so it is quite a difficult map to wall all around the full Acropolis here. This generation, though, you do have the wood lines in the back, which is nice for booming. As you kind of go towards your opponent on the other side, you can see all the gold deposits. There's more deer, there's more berries, there's more stone. All the res you really need is going to be between you and your opponent. There's even a little pond in the middle that has some fish. So that's been quite a popular thing to do. If you're going to be going fast castle, which usually there are some players. You usually see one dock from each team, maybe make a couple of fires, and not much more than that. Maybe some cannon galleons if you're lucky. Anyway, on the other side from Austria, we're gonna have LP10 as Burmese. They've been pretty popular with Arambai. They've been shining in Castle Age. Andy is playing as well. He's got Spanish. Also a top tier pocket on Team Acropolis. Weary is playing as Chinese. And then we're also gonna have tanks as Bulgarians on the flank as well. So we'll see what each player goes for here. They have 2 boards, but there is 1 board in the back as well. There is one. Is Shed gonna get banned? So you can see Doc coming up from Andy. LP10 was threatening with his own scout. Decides not to. Steak is here, but he's not walled in that villager, which could be problematic. He's got 40 HP though, so he has taken Loom. See what happens. Well, thanks for waiting. We got into the game eventually. It's much better to converse with other admins and not rush into a decision. And just try and get some sort of communication. So thanks for waiting. It's not always instant in terms of that. But we have got it now. It's 2 each. Winner goes home. Let me see, Fangita is on the way up already. And also Leary and also LB10. LB10 actually not on stone as Burmese, which you don't see a whole lot of. So I guess he's gonna go scouts. There should also be scouts from Leary. Winner goes home. Loser goes home. Did I say the wrong thing? We're just spoiled viewers. Your words, not mine. And not everyone's always like instantly contactable straight off the bat, you know? Okay, let's see the opening. Obviously TC in the back. Alice also went for the wood line in the back, so it should be pretty damn safe there. It should be stable opening. And range opening from Leary, actually, from Pocket. Interesting. But stable opening from Burmese. Not a big surprise there. And Andy's not even on stone. Mint. Villager 24. Okay. Tanks, you would be expecting scouts as well, honestly. Not too sure. Scout opening from Boo, scouts from Hallis. Vegeta, of course, 2 TCs. I'd like to see the walls come up now. Soon find them out. Steak's on the way up as well. He should be on stone, so he is thinking about a castle, thinking about Rathens. Kind of surprising not seeing Burmese on them, in all honesty. And the scout just kind of wandering around next to Fangita in the meantime.
Know your place, worm.
Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. You see free fish for both the players here. Is Andy on stone yet? It's not. Kind of weird. The Spanish not trying to prioritize conks, honestly. Where are the archers for Weary? He's got 3 here. Spearman in front as well. Feudal Age Aggression. Honestly, not a map that is being rewarded too much. Not really. And Boo's going to be sending the scouts over as well. Hallis has his own scouts. State going for the market and the blacksmith. And going to be clicking up to Castle Age. Fangita already on to Fertivels. Got that Boran as well. Nice job getting the wall offs at the back as well. And everything's kind of even at the moment. Everything kind of even. Stakes on the way up. First player to castle. Nope. Technically tanks away on the way up first. Only just. Andy's up now as well. And he's got 4 on stone, so he is thinking about conks. So you want to get to. Here comes Leary, going to be champing on the door. Decent scout numbers there from LP10. Of course, trying to force some pressure on the human player. So their gate has more HP as well, right? Yeah. Obviously the armor's still really shit. Yeah, the water's kind of a moot point at this point. You just have it. You get enough to get up to Castle Age. That's what you're really wanting. Vanjich is being very careful. Looks like everyone is safely walled at the back. A few scouts. Even Boo added another Campbell scout. Interesting. His resource is starting to look good for Castle Age now as well. And the LP10 up to 8 scouts. Not really found anything too much yet. Both players not really found too much. And no, not even any fletching yet from Weary. Is this really Weary? Huh. Okay, where does State go with the castle? That's the question. He's got enough now. I think you want to get it up ASAP. He has his stone. Atlas has scout numbers. Go in here. Look at a few villagers on it. And Fangita needs the walls. Needs to keep going for more. Let's have a nice little economy working in the back. It's actually nice that Hallis is here as well. He's also protected by the same TC. Only one layer of Hallis at the back here though. Which could be a problem. Pretty average build for Leary. Yeah, it's not really... It's not great. Honestly. Not good. Not that great at all. Pretty late fletching. Timing wasn't fantastic. Alice just going to continue to monitor. He is up. I mean, Chinese not taking any damage. I would have preferred some damage, which you might still find, in fairness. How dare you, troll? Don't know if it's going to be enough 10 archers coming over. They've not really done anything as of yet. The knights have broken from tanks though. And this is more of an issue. This is way more of an issue. And Palace only just get into Castle Age now. Gonna be on to CA. This is a bigger issue. Only one layer of palisade at the front. Actually, Fanji's done a pretty good job to defend that in the meantime. This is the issue of only one layer of palisade, guys. Boo's coming over with the camels now. CA on the way for Hallis. With the TC up there as well. Doesn't feel great. There's always a risk with humans as well. You are going to take some... You are going to have to deal with some pressure. Alice on 37 Vels. It's not terrible by any means. TC being out by tanks on the outside. TC in the middle from Leary. Has a third TC. And 3 TC is going to be for LB10. 2 villagers in that TC from Boo. We'll send a Sharamshas for Boo. Banji having to get this tower up and shoot. Honk's there now as well. And here come the knights. Here come the knights for tanks. Villager difference has evened out. DC coming out in the front from Stake. UK to lead the walls. Austria backing off in the meantime. Conk numbers up to 9 now, okay. Human eco advantage equalized. Nearly. We still get the most resources. Collected the most. Keep in mind Andy did have fish as well. Kong's here though. Ratan's just about getting surrounded. It's looking like a decent clear up for the UK team actually. All the crossbows for Valeri go down, knights go down from tanks, and now Fangita is on the knight production as well. So big clear up in the military there. Big clear up in the military. See, double military lead now for UK. LP10's going for monks. Huh. The knights are going to be coming out from Fangita now. Conks out on the field. Not sure if Palace has the uni up. Looks like he's just focusing on bloodlines and husbandry first. Of course, has Thumb Ring, has Tatars. Ratan's got the same range. They have Bodkin. Camels coming over. And they're going to be on 3 TCs now as well. And where are the knights going for Fangita? Okay, just coming over now. Camels, if you do close the distance, they do eat conks, but the micro from Andy's spot on for the meantime. And what's the units at home here? I don't know. What's distracting the UK team? What is distracting the UK team here? I'm not seeing any dead bodies. Looks like there was maybe a few scouts or something. Maybe it was more conks. I'm not too sure. Okay, Levy only an 80 crossbows. Ratans might get a good engagement if he comes down the hill. An RTC going up from tanks. And that's a decent little force from UK. Even Boo getting good value from the scouts still. Economy lead is a little bit in Austria's favour at the moment. You can see the military is looking good for the UK. It's looking good. But looks like those Rattans are going to go down. And Imp is already on the way from LB10. What? Huh? What does he do with an early Imp? And 78 bells. I guess he is going to have a lot of wood. We've got 2-man saw for free. Starting to outpost. Economy's not terrible, but it's not super hot. Leary's clicked up to Imperial Age now as well. With Chinese, of course, you're going to be able to get all those upgrades super easy. Can UK do damage here? I don't know about tanks. Tanks. And for bomber towers. Would be a good time to take out some army for sure, from Chinese. And looks like gonna try and go help. Does have a gold deposit here for sure. Put in wood. Still needs to be built up a little bit from LB10. And they're gonna try and get a castle out in front now. Camels coming to the right hand side against tanks. More knights coming in from Fangita. And no one really close to clicking up from UK. I'm in at 30. And Hal is just backing off for the moment. And yeah, Andy's clicked up now as well, so we're gonna have 3 of the Austrians. And I'm not seeing any of the UK team click up. Like, they've got a 30 military lead, but it just doesn't feel like quite enough at this moment. Feel like quite enough for Fangita. I'd like to be going after the TCs here. Yeah, it's got forward siege workshop, forward stables by the looks of it as well. Probably ideally needs Cap Ram here. Hal's just going to be monitored by Hallis in the meantime. Not really to deny that crit post, unfortunately. And the conks and crossbows are starting to move forward. It's going to be Arb, it's going to be Bracer. Gonna be chemistry. These timings super easy for Chinese, and they're gonna start pressing forward here. Maybe the one thing they lack is some siege and some traps. Excuse me. Honestly, it feels like the UK team kind of fighting on different areas. Like Boo's trying to engage with conks, with camels against conks and Arb, and loses most of his camels. Alice is chilling back here. To share what the miscommunication was. And Boo gonna try and switch on to Shramsha. The CA not doing too much from Hallis at this moment. I suggest you check the Wikipedia page, Elma. That'll give you more information on the tournament. Camels on the left raiding. Stake is the first one up to Imp from the UK. It's not looking good for the Brits. Not looking good at all. And this ball of Arbs is just so dangerous. There is quite a few Sharamshas there. There is quite a few. Is it going to be enough? That is a question. More coming over. So many buildings being added by Austria now. More castles creeping up. Only 15 knights out on the field now from Fangita. This is all being crep hosted now as well. There's no one else even close to clicking up for UK. You can see Hallis has nothing on gold, guys. This is the issue when you have no map control on this map. This is the issue. Still, no one else really looking close. Alex does click up. Fangita did looking... was looking a little bit closer, but not so much. Castle on the left will go up from Boo. Castle on the right hand side coming from Levy now. And Austria just gonna have so much map control. Cobra cars needed? Maybe. Conks starting to surround. The military difference is looking so good for Austria now. 170 versus 60. Tanks even thinking about Hussar now. Startup Hussar are going to be pain in the ass for sure for Raiden. And production making anything at the moment. Not making anything. He's got villagers underneath the TC here. Doesn't need the gold. Not much you can do about this. Conks in. Food Treb's coming forward. Bomber Cannon coming forward as well. Arbs here from Leary. And Halb's just stopping the expansion from Boo as well, which is also nice. Rattan's taking a good engagement. Do we have all the armors? We don't have the last one. Just honestly not ideal. The CA from Hallis trying to get close and shoot. Unit control just leaving a little bit more to be desired. Fangita's clicked up as well. But he is being pressured. There's 17 knights out on the field. Tanks only has 5 in fairness, not the greatest amount. LP10 starting to pressure a little bit here on the left hand side. Tanks on the way now as well. More Krepos coming up, that's looking nice. Where are the Trebs going from Andy? Okay, he's working on the castle from Green, of course. Making sure Steak doesn't get any more Rattans out would be rather problematic for him. Yeah, he doesn't have the last armor, which is not ideal. Oh, he's got it now. He does have it now. Okay, okay. Boo certainly needs some help. Kongso done a good job from Andy. Put a really good castle age. He's going to be onto Paladin now. The transitions to Emperor Austria were just that much better. This feels a bit sad. Paladin, look at all this. Forward stables from Andy, this right hand side. They feel so much.
So much military, whereas the LB10 is just going to walk down his left-hand side and just try and slowly push into Boo, who's just making scrumptious. Hussar with stirrups most likely going to be in the back here, going to be raiding. Trade is not going to be possible for UK either. They're not have any gold access. It's a losing game for the UK, I'm afraid. And they're not going to find a way to get back into the game either, because they don't have any control of the map, and they do not have any access to trade. Trade is not going to be possible, or it will be possible, but just not from a good angle. And GG. GG is called. Austria going to be going through into the next round, and that's going to be against Russia. It's going to be against Russia. Get the KD from Andy, honestly. He had a really good castle age. He had a really, really good castle age.